Good morning, everyone. We would like to welcome our graduates, families and friends here on what is a very special day for you, your Macquarie University graduation ceremony. Firstly, I would like to ask you all to please ensure that your mobile phone has been switched off. There are a couple of items I need to run through before the ceremony starts. Firstly, you are all welcome to take photographs during the ceremony. However, we do ask that you remain in your seats so that you do not impede the view of the other guests. Under no circumstances should anyone stand in the centre aisle or approach the stage. Please note that this ceremony will be streamed live on the Macquarie University YouTube channel. Should we have a situation that requires us to evacuate the building, please follow the instructions of our security staff. There are 4 exits from the graduation hall, 1 in each corner of the building, 2 in the back corners and 2 in the front. You will also find our safety information on the back page of your program. Plaques, frames and photography services are available in the atrium building next to the refreshments marquee. If you have pre-ordered a frame or plaque, please make sure you collect it there today. In a moment, the Chancellor of Macquarie University, the Honourable Michael Egan, AO, accompanied by the academic procession, will enter the graduation hall. When the procession has arrived on the stage, Advance Australia Fair will be performed and you are invited to join in the singing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic procession.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Mr. Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional welcome to country. Mr. Tobin.
Thank you. Budri Mulinawul, Nyalawa. Good morning and welcome to the lands of the Walla Medigal. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I wish to thank the University for their acknowledgement of us and for the invitation to welcome you here this morning. That acknowledgement is important for our people and much appreciated, particularly by our elders. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the Burrabrongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he sent his daughter, Maria, into the Native Institution, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie himself, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and ultimately secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them and it became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name from. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason, for your progress progresses us all. Your advancement is our advancement. Now, this is perhaps more readily understood in traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws. It meant that the food that you caught and brought back got distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community. And you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we do it well. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 200 years ago, he described the people he encountered at Botany Bay as one of the happiest people he had met in the world. They had nothing, he wrote, but the tools that they carried. They made shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and harvested food from the land without tilling or clearing the earth. In traditional times, everyone was accorded rights to the country or clan area where he or she was born into, so there was normally no homeless people, and no rich and poor either. Everyone had pretty much the same amount of gear, what you could carry. We had no armies or jails or even police. We had no history of slavery or empire building. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, and then they were divvied out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands are maintained in their natural state with rivers clean and unpolluted, having had people drunk out of them for the past 20 to 30,000 years. Now remember, this is not an ideal. This was normal life not so long ago. And there is no reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. So I would say to you, expect great things from your lives. Expect clean water, at least. And do great things. Together we can put together a country that's one we can be proud of and worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine now by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you and all the best in our collective futures. Welcome to country. Yano.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to introduce the Chancellor of Macquarie University, the Honourable Michael Egan AO. Chancellor.
Thank you, Chris Tobin, for your welcome to country. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and I should of course have started with graduands, and as well as some little boys and girls here today, I see we do have a couple of babies, at least two, probably more. One thing is certain during a long ceremony, babies will make a noise or start to cry. We have a firm rule here: when they do, you're not to take them outside. You're to stay where you are. None of us will be bothered in the slightest by the sound of a baby crying. And in fact, we know from experience that if a baby cries throughout a graduation ceremony, that baby is back within 25 years to take out their first PhD. So, now I'm not a superstitious person, but it's also been scientifically proven here at Macquarie University that a crying baby is good luck. So please don't feel embarrassed if your child starts to make a noise. Well, let me first welcome our graduands, and I hope that today will be a happy and memorable occasion for all of you. But will only be a happy day if you relax and enjoy it, because from where I'm sitting, some of you look so nervous that you'd think you're about to go into the exam room. You have actually passed your exams, although I've been told that. So please just sit back and enjoy the day. Nothing can go wrong. The worst thing that can happen is that when you come up here, you trip and fall over. That's happened before. And we just pick you up and send you on your way. There's no problem at all. So please relax, because you deserve to take pride, great pride in your graduation. Completing a degree is never easy. You need an intelligent and inquiring mind. You need determination and perseverance, and you need to make many sacrifices. So welcome and congratulations to each and every one of you. Today I also want to welcome, and especially welcome, those of you who are sitting on that side or behind our graduands as their invited guests. Because if you think about it for a moment or two, you've all obviously also done well. The very fact that you're here, the fact that you've been invited by one of our graduands to share one of the great days of their lives, is proof positive that you've been very important in those lives and in the successes that we celebrate today. So mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, cousins, sons and daughters, grandmothers and grandfathers, friends, husbands and wives, partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, lovers, or whatever you are, congratulations, and thank you for celebrating this great occasion with us. Today, we also have observing this ceremony people all around the world, because this ceremony is being live streamed. One day last week I was told we had people from 15 different countries watching our graduation ceremony. So no doubt many of our graduands will have family and friends elsewhere in Australia or perhaps elsewhere in the world watching their graduation. It's being filmed by that camera up there. So when you receive your degree, if you want to give your friends and family a wave, by all means do it. Right up there is the camera. Now I have another very important service for all of you to perform for our newest graduates, as they will soon become. I want you to make sure that the degrees they receive today are never ever put in a bottom drawer, but are always proudly displayed in a position of prominence. In other words, if our graduands are too shy to proclaim their own success, you make sure that you do it for them. Now, the ceremony that we're about to participate in is one of the world's oldest social rituals. For centuries, graduates have been donning robes just like the ones our graduands are wearing today, and participating in ceremonies just like this one. Indeed, there are some 50 universities in the world who can trace their history back more than 500 years. Now, I'm sure it won't come as a surprise to you to realise that Macquarie is not one of those. We're very, very young in comparison, only 50 years of age. This year is our 50th Jubilee. But we've come a long way in that time. We proudly take our name from Australia's greatest colonial governor, Governor Lachlan Macquarie, a man whose greatness and achievements were never acknowledged by his contemporaries, but only by history. Those of us who went to school in New South Wales learned that Macquarie was a great builder. But his greatest legacy really had nothing to do with bricks and mortar. His greatest legacy was the ethos he established, much to the chagrin of the British authorities, of an egalitarian society. Because it was Macquarie's insistence that in this fledgling convict colony that there be no distinction between the free and the freed that was the foundation of the Australian notion of a fair go for all. And that is the legacy that here at Macquarie we will always aim to maintain and honour. After our first 50 years, we now have more than 150,000 Macquarie graduates living in more than 140 countries. Macquarie is a very modern and outward-looking university. We're regarded as one of Australia's leading research universities and are currently extending our research as we are our course offerings and our facilities. On your way here this morning, you may have seen our new Macquarie University Hospital, which is only a few years old. We're the only university in Australia with its own private hospital. And as well as being used for its primary purpose of treating sick people, it's also used by the postgraduate medical students and academics in our School of Advanced Medicine. And I might say it really is a fabulous hospital with a standard of care that's just second to none. It really is fantastic, and I can attest to that personally. I was a patient there for 3 days towards the end of last year, and I can assure you the standard of care is fantastic, especially if you're the Chancellor. We're also proud of our still new library, which is still the only university library in Australia with an automated book retrieval system, although I think another university is following our lead. And only last year we opened our Advanced Hearing Hub, which is a world-leading institute in hearing and language sciences. So we're looking forward and we're on the move. Here at Macquarie we have a very clear and straightforward mission, and that mission is to transform people's lives and to improve the lives not just of our own students, but also of people all around the globe by the work and achievement of our graduates and by the fruit of our research. We want Macquarie always to be a leader in teaching and learning and a leader in the accumulation of knowledge and understanding. In other words, an ideal community of scholars. And graduands, in just a few minutes, it will be my very great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community of scholars we proudly call Macquarie University. Well, graduands and ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Dr. Marlene Kanga, AM, Director of Omniscient Proprietary Limited. Marlene is an alumni of Macquarie University with a PhD from the School of Financial and Economic Studies. She's also a chemical engineer with degrees from the Indian Institute of Technology at Bombay and Imperial College, the University of London. Marlene is chair of the Innovation Australia Board and also chair of its R&D Incentives Committee. She's a board member of the Sydney Water Corporation and a board member of Engineers Australia. In 2013, she was the National President of Engineers Australia and chair of its board. She's also the director of Omniscient Proprietary Limited, which has developed patented software technology for intelligent video analytics systems sold around the world. Internationally, Marlene is a member of the Executive Council of the World Federation of Engineering Organisations and a board member of the International Network for Women Engineers and Scientists. Marlene was listed among the top 100 engineers in Australia in 2013 and 14, and the top 100 women of influence in 2013. Marlene was made a member of the Order of Australia for her contributions to engineering in the Queen's Birthday Honours List in June this year. It's now my pleasure to invite Dr. Marlene Kanga, AM, to deliver the occasional address. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Kanga.
Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the faculty, staff, graduates, and your family and friends. Thank you very much for the honor to be invited here to give this occasional address. It's a wonderful time for me to reflect on my own journey and the opportunities provided by a degree from Macquarie to make a contribution to business and public life in Australia and internationally. Firstly, however, I'd like to congratulate the mothers and fathers of graduates here in the audience and who are looking at the streaming internationally in 15 countries around the world. As a mom, I know the pride you must feel, the culmination of all those years of love and work and worry and worry and worry. As parents, we're never quite sure if we're doing the right thing. We're never quite sure of how we're doing. And suddenly today, we are here on this very glorious sunny day to celebrate our sons or our daughters' achievement. I'm sure the parents among us don't quite know how we did it. The graduates today, your sons and daughters, are something special, something extraordinary, and I'm sure have turned out far better than you could ever have dreamed or imagined possible. So I'd like the graduates here to take the time to say, thanks, Mom, thanks, Dad, that's important. So let's just pause for a moment and give all our parents and guardians and supporters a warm round of applause. That's to say thank you. A little over 30 years ago, I sat right here where you are in the same state of excitement and anticipation to receive my PhD from Macquarie University. Like many of you, earning my degree was not easy, and eventually the last stretch was a race between my first baby and putting in my thesis. Baby won, and I eventually put in my thesis, completed the final edits of my thesis after my baby was born. And I staggered up to the registrar's office, baby in pouch, thesis in each hand, and submitted it. And my baby attended the graduation ceremony. He wasn't allowed to sit in the hall. As Chancellor, you've allowed the babies here today. He had to be in a room next door. That baby received his own PhD earlier this year in London. And so, Chancellor, I'm also proving your scientific or not so scientific theory about babies attending graduation ceremonies. Building a successful career is never a straight line path. I faced many difficulties, especially as a woman engineer, still relatively small in number in Australia. When I graduated, I thought I knew everything there was to know. Over the years, I discovered how much I actually had to learn. However, what one needs is a clear set of goals, a sense of purpose, a good set of values, and to be equipped with the right skills. It is fair to say that a degree from Macquarie was very valuable. All of you have the necessary skills and abilities, especially with a degree in business and economics, to be future leaders, whatever your field. I am sure you will all forge successful careers in academia, business, and industry. As we look to the future, there are going to be two important drivers for Australia and the world, and that is globalization and innovation. As globalization gathers pace and technology drives the internationalization of business, it's going to become increasingly important for Australia to look to opportunities internationally, especially in Asia. There is no doubt, whatever you do in your career, you will be involved in some aspect of an international role. Australia and Macquarie University were very different places when I received my degree. The plane trees outside the library were quite young and were yet to spread their branches. North Ryde had horses in the paddocks, and Australia had only just begun to grow up and find its place in the world. Macquarie Park, just outside the university, was established in these paddocks, originally modeled on Silicon Valley, where there were close ties between research and universities. It now houses the offices of multinational companies whose head offices are in Europe, the USA, and Asia, and are high technology companies in biotechnology, communications, computers, pharmaceuticals. Macquarie University has established strong connections in both innovation and international relationships. Cochlear, just listed in 1995, now has its home on the campus. It's one of our most innovative and multinational companies. You also have Macquarie Hospital, which is a leader in medical research and innovation. The proximity and diversity of companies close to the university is an important driver of research partnerships and innovation. The combination of international reach and innovation provides significant opportunities for students at Macquarie, which is already recognized as one of the world's leading universities. It is now recognized that Australia's future prosperity increasingly depends on international relationships, especially with Asia. 7 out of 10 of our trading partners are based in Asia. The other 3 are the USA, UK, and New Zealand, the traditional partners. China leads with 20% share of our trade at $120 billion. Japan and the USA are second and third. Importantly, trade is diversifying from resources to manufacturing and services. In Asia, Australia is working towards or has signed free trade agreements with China, Japan, Korea, Indonesia, and India, and many other countries are joining the queue to be more closely aligned with Australia. In this century, the Asian region, which is now our region, will become home to the world's middle class. It will rapidly become not only the producer of the largest numbers of goods and services, but the consumer of these. Yes, it's all happening in our region. There are huge and exciting opportunities for graduates like you. As this Asian century unfolds, Australians who can manage the culturally complex challenges of operating Asia will be in strong demand here and internationally. If you can speak an Asian language or understand Asian culture, now that's an added advantage. The race is on. As graduates of Macquarie University, you have the skills and capabilities to make a difference in this rapidly changing world. International students who are graduating here today, you will have gained an understanding of Australian life, culture, and values, and I'm sure this will be crucial in forging future business and research relationships with Australia. You may not know this yet, but you are all incredibly fortunate. You are actually starting out from the right place at the right time. There is no doubt that there are both exciting and challenging times ahead for all of you, for all of us. Australia will be a very different place in another 30 years. However, I'm sure that all of you will make valuable contributions to Australia and to the world. I'm sure you will bring business and prosperity not only for yourself and your families, but for your organizations and your communities. My warmest congratulations to all of you. I am sure in the years to come, we will all be very proud of you as we are today. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Dr. Kanga, for that excellent occasional address, an inspiring and very optimistic address, I might say. But Dr. Kanga is right. You have the skills to make a difference, so make sure that you take that opportunity. Now, as you gathered from my introduction, Dr. Kanga has many degrees, and we're very proud that one of them is from Macquarie University. Her doctorate is from Macquarie University. It seems that she has a family full of PhDs. She's got one son who's already got one, and she's got another son down here who's currently writing up his PhD. So good luck. You can You don't have to just make do with one PhD, you know. You can come back for more. We'd be most welcome to see you here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, graduands, we now come to the key part of the ceremony, and that is the conferring of degrees. And despite what I said earlier, that there's no reason to feel nervous, this is the part of the ceremony that makes me feel nervous, because I, some years ago, was assured by the then Chief Justice of New South Wales that if I conferred a degree on someone who's not eligible to receive it, there's nothing I can do to take it back. So I have to make absolutely certain that you're all eligible, and to do that I'm going to call upon the Registrar, Mr Jonathan Wiley, or the Acting Registrar, and ask Jonathan for an ironclad assurance that none of you were ever late in submitting an assignment, none of you ever missed a class, and that you're otherwise eligible to graduate today. Jonathan, can you give me that guarantee, please?
Chancellor, I certify that all candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees and diplomas they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees and diplomas please now stand?
Graduands, in the name of the Council of Macquarie University and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees and diplomas for which you have qualified. Graduates, congratulations.
Please be seated. Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Business and Economics. The Faculty of Business and Economics is the largest faculty at Macquarie University and indeed one of the largest in Australia. A broad range of programs in some of the most exciting and topical areas of business and economics are offered, and these continue to be in high demand both domestically and internationally. Graduates have recorded employment levels and starting salaries well above the average for all Australian business schools. Research in this faculty is cutting edge and innovative, feeding into teaching to give students the best possible learning experience. The faculty includes research and study areas in accounting, actuarial studies, applied finance, economics, management, and marketing. Chancellor, I now call on Professor Anne Ross-Smith, the Associate Dean for Curriculum and Quality Assurance in the Faculty of Business and Economics, to present the graduates and diplomates. Professor Ross-Smith.
Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Business and Economics whom you have admitted to degrees. Joanne Ha. Robert John Handel. Henry Kunyawan Handoyo. Peter Harb. Miriam Harris. Caroline Marie Hawkins. Mike Herbesha. Alexandra Helsham. Hamira Hasham. Lydia Hidyat. Christopher Ho. Wing Tung Ho. Robert James Hodson. John Darcy Hoffman. Katie Chien Ha Hong. Jarlin Ho. Ming Ho. Dong Hu. Po Huang. Shui Ran Hung. Yun Huang. Zhetung Huo. Anna Lindiem Huyn. Tran Hieng Lai Huyn. Gabriel Yukono. Chi Hang Leong. Mohammed Samahrez Ijaz. Jason Anthony Ingles. Johnson Deg Hoon Jin. Jie Ji. Liu Zhang. Shirley Jiang. Easy one. David Jin. Hyun Woo Jo. Desmond James Johnson. Natalie Kartzi. Warren Andrew Kelly. Mohammed Mustafa Huram. Tae-Yo Kim. Ben Kong Pipikatatan. Alana Kowalski. Neil Krishna. Kelvin Jason Kusuma. Winston Chi Trangara Kui. Dong-Hyun Kwon. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Professional Accounting. Sanjana Harikrishnan. Alvin Yariono. Ali Haider. Chelsea Hetty. Hyun Jun Michelle Hong. Bing Huang. Christopher Edward James. Raina Jensen. Dahye Jun. Shanjiang. Yan Yijiang. Yiping Jiang. Peter Johnson. Hei Tung Kam. Crystal Phyllis Kembry. Adnan Khalif. Lauren Curry. Wang Chung Kim. Kyle Kenneth Knight. Adrian Cornea. Chonky Kwok. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Accounting Professional with Master of Commerce. Chang Che. Hung Shun Cheng. Echud Guo. Charan Guo. Lan Lan. Chen Long Lee. Hai Yin Lee. Le Lin Lee. Lu Li. Ming Ray Lee. Je Peng Lee. Yu Ting Liu. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Accounting CPA Extension. Mi Rong Yan. Jan Hyun Beck. Wei Tsai. Se Min Dong. Se Wei Gui. Chen Qing Huang. Chong Jia. Fang Yuan Kwang. Sang Hun Lee. Ping Ru Lee. Zhe Zhong Li. Pei Shu Liang. He nearly ran onto the stage before I said his name. Pei Shu Liang. No, sorry. Where are we? Yuan An Liu. Xinyan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Accounting Professional. Vanessa Wilma Arbano. Mohammed Wakar Azim. Swear by. Run Mung Bao. Jie Chen. Jie Xin Chen. Kathleen Chen. Lu Chen. Charlene Chen. Ya Chen. Yuan Chuan Chen. Moon Sean Choi. Sorry. Sorry, I made a mistake, so I've jumped the gun a bit. This is Moon Soo Choi. Got that one right. One of my friends is called Chopra. Ishwar Chopra. Wing Lun Chu. Ray Dai. Chua Rong Du. Jeff Ang. Min Chi Fu. Xuan Gao. This is not a mistake. We actually do have another Chuan Gao. Idul Alam Gurab. Ching Fei Gu. Hyun Han. Muhammad Fuad Ulaq. Anchi He. Xiao Wei He. Kalina He Sunjaya. Minyan Hu. She Yu Huang. Xi Wang. No Tan Nyok Win. Muhammad Shizan Iqbal. CCG. Chanjiang. Lanjin. Nice and easy. Anju. Hifong Mi Kim. Loretta Lee. Suyon Lee. Look happy. Jin Lee. Kunyi Lee. Xiao Yao Li. Xingni Li. Yilin. Yilin Li. Xin Seng Liang. Jingran Liang. Lingshan Liu. Li Fan Liu. Jia Lu. Yi Lu. Min Se Luo. Zheng Li Luo. Chancellor, that completes this morning's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Business and Economics.
Chancellor, I now call on Miss Yuting Liu, who has graduated today with a Master of Accounting Professional with the Master of Commerce, to give the graduate response on behalf of our graduating group. Miss Liu.
Chancellor, members of the university, fellow graduates and guests, words can express how honored I am to give the graduation speech on behalf of the graduates today. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate all graduates, both sitting here in absentia. Today is a date of recognition for years of commitment, hard working, and determination that we have made to our student lives. We have achieved and qualified. I have attended several graduation ceremonies as a guest. To be honest, I don't remember a single word that any speaker said. So anything I say here today will likely have a short shelf life. But surely, in your mind, there must be something from Macquarie you will remember much longer than my speech today. You may still remember the very first day in Macquarie for lecture, trying to find the right way through the campus maze, while wondering what sort of person would name and number the building in such odd ways. You may still remember you hanging with your friends until midnight in the library to finish assignment with a cup of cold coffee, while seriously you should all be in the pub with a bottle of beer. And you may still remember you saw the moment when you happened to be picked up by your lecturer while daydreaming and had absolutely no idea what question he or she had just asked. And the moment when you celebrated for getting complimentary feedback and good results on your exams and researches. My dear friends, I'm sure if I ask you will have many stories to tell. In Macquarie, we don't just learn equations or theories. All things we have been through have become a part of us and will never fade away. So, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the lecturers, professors, mentors, and trustees for the recognition and support you've given to us, which made each of us into a better person. Today is also a day of acknowledgement for support we have received from our beloved ones. Without your help, we will never make this far. To all the guests today, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the graduates for supporting us in great or small ways to make this day possible. On a personal level, I'd like to thank my family, my friends, and the love of my life. You were there since I was beginning, and I can't wait to continue my life with you. There is a saying that the best way to predict the future is to create it. Life is not easy and always has its challenges. To all graduates, you're not only graduates, but also survivors. No matter what adversity we have confronted, each of us has overcome all of them to get here. No matter what obstacles we will face in the future, we're gonna find our own way to face and embrace them with the life and work capacity we have learned from Macquarie University. Open new doors, explore new powers, and pave your own way. Graduation is not an end, but an entrance ticket to our future. With different life and cultural background, we are facing different options to move forward. My humble advice to you, my fellow graduates, is to be confident, fearless, and take a chance on yourself. As long as you can keep your passion alive, you will be able to share, inspire others around you, and create your own legend. Congratulations again, my friends. I would like to wish you good health and happiness in the future, and good luck with all your future endeavors. Thank you.
The best way to predict the future is to create it. That's very good advice, Yuting. Thank you. That was a great speech. And congratulations not only on the speech, but also on your 2 degrees, Master of Accounting Professional with the Master of Commerce. Yuting, thank you for coming to study in Australia, and thank you for choosing Macquarie. I think Yuting needs and deserves another great round of applause. Well, now, that wasn't too bad, was it? That beautiful voice, ladies and gentlemen, belongs to Angela Brewer. Would you like to hear Angela sing some more? Would you? Well, all you've got to do is enrol in another degree, come back, and she'll be singing at your next graduation, I can assure you. And you're very lucky that she was singing today. She doesn't always sing at the graduations, and when she can't make it, I do the singing. So you were very lucky. Please join me again in thanking Angela for that superb. And please also join me in thanking our musicians. On the organ, Dr. James Forsyth. And our trumpeter, Melanie McLaughlin. And also we have a number of our alumni volunteers here today. They come along to make sure that everything goes smoothly at your graduation, and they deserve your thanks as well. Well, graduates, this ceremony marks the end of one stage in your relationship with Macquarie University, but it is certainly not the end of your association with Macquarie. From today on, for the rest of your lives, you're part of the bigger Macquarie family, which is our alumni, and part of the network of 150,000 Macquarie alumni spanning the globe. We'll keep in touch with you through the alumni program, which is focused on lifelong learning, lifelong support, and lifelong connections. Our commitment to you is to help you keep in touch and engaged with Macquarie throughout your life. And graduates, please do make sure to come back to Macquarie, either to undertake more study, to attend alumni events, perhaps use our aquatic and fitness facilities, or just enjoy a stroll through our lovely campus. Well, graduates, the award of a university degree carries many opportunities and privileges. But like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. Believe it or not, you, each and every one of you, can change the world. And you don't have to be a Nobel Prize winner to do it either, because almost everything you do, in your homes, in your workplaces, and in your communities matters and can make a huge difference. The consequences of every effort, every action, large or small, can reverberate throughout society through the decades, indeed the centuries. Even something as simple as a kind word or a kind gesture can often be the spark that ignites a great life or a great career or a great achievement. So as Chancellor of Macquarie University, I charge you to use what you have learned, not only for your own benefit, but also for the betterment of the community. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and inquiry. I charge you to recognise the worth and dignity of all people, particularly those who have not had the opportunities that you have enjoyed. I charge you to set high goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And I charge you, wherever you go, to go with all your heart. And in all you do, I charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. Now, I hope also that you'll always remember the people who have helped you along the way, many of whom, of course, are here with you today or watching from somewhere around Australia or around the globe. Now, I know you've already thanked them, but I'm going to ask you to do it again. So, to acknowledge their contribution, would you now please stand, graduates? Now, I'd like you to put your degrees on the seats behind you so that your hands are free. And I'd like you to turn around to face your family and friends, including the ones watching wherever. And now I invite you to give them a mighty round of applause. Well, graduates can turn around now, but and in fact you can take your seats. Here on the dais are also some representatives of our academic staff who have supported you throughout your journey, and I'm sure you'd like to give them a great round of applause as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, shortly I'll lead the official party out, and it will be my great honour then to invite our newest graduates and their family and friends to join us for refreshments overlooking the lake. Well, graduates, I wish you the very best for the future, and in the words of an old Irish blessing, may the road rise up to meet you, may the wind always be at your back, may the sun shine warm upon your face, and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Graduates, thank you and good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official party will now leave the graduation hall through the centre aisle and will be followed by the graduates. Please now stand and remain standing until the academic procession has left the hall.